And so just to define a subsistence farmer, that's going to be someone who grows only enough for local use. Okay. So they're not going to be probably wanting to use chemicals, but also they're not going to want to use, um, or they're not going to be able to afford a lot of those things that would be necessary to increase their crop yield. So an example of industrialization would be something like this giant dairy farm, which I've mentioned. I have a brother-in-law who has a giant dairy farm. Now, the thing is, he employs a ton of people. So there are plenty of jobs that are being accessed by that. But if there were local farmers who are doing dairy farming prior to that, they're going to be negatively affected by his dairy because it is on such a massive scale, right? So he's getting wealthier. A lot of those employees are not getting paid as much as they might be paid if they were just all doing their own local small farms. Um, And you can look over here on this picture on the right, and you see where there are crops that are, um, in a subsistence farm. So essentially, they're not usually tilled as well. They're not taken care of as well. This is something pretty typical in South America that you have a lot of small little farms like this that people own, and they're going to be negatively affected by, let's say, Dole when Dole comes into their area and decides to start farming the land and having large plantations. So here's the review. I want you to answer these questions, and um, that is the end of this section. So please work on answering those, and if you can submit those in a document to me with your final answers, that would be fantastic. I'll also post them on Google Classroom.